I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After seasonal highs in the upper 30s to the mid-40s this afternoon, a cold front tracks to the south this evening, bringing lots of low-level clouds and some fog during the overnight. A light easterly flow and increasing low-level moisture for tomorrow favor the development of light freezing drizzle and light snow in central and western areas, possibly leading to slick conditions tomorrow morning. As low pressure tracks across the southern plains, light snow is possible tomorrow night through Friday. Accumulations of a trace to an inch are possible from near I-80 to northern Kansas. 2 to 3 inches of snow may fall along and south of I-70 over western Kansas. You can check out the latest snowfall forecast map on our KRVM Facebook page. Highs drop into the 30s for tomorrow through the weekend. Accumulating snow chances increase for Sunday night through Monday before they decrease on Monday night. There's still quite a few differences among the forecast models. Many are indicating significant accumulations of over 3 inches, while some are pushing most of the snow to the south. Highs cool into the mid-20s to the low 30s for early next week. Checking the long-term forecast, temperatures for Nebraska, Kansas, and the western two-thirds of the U.S. Monday through January 16th. Likely to be colder than normal, especially 8 to 14 days from now for Nebraska and Kansas. Above normal precipitation is indicated for Nebraska and Kansas Monday through January 16th. The highest precipitation chances are the early to middle part of next week. Key weather factors the markets are watching include active weather with a big storm for the southern U.S. next week, heavy rain in central Brazil, and more good weather in Argentina. A pair of storms, one near the Gulf Coast and the other moving inland across the west, progress to the east. The lead storm clears the southern Atlantic coast by tomorrow. The western storm reaches the central and southern plains by Friday with some modest intensification expected. Late week snow should develop across the southern Rockies and may also fall from the central plains into the Ohio Valley. This weekend, significant snow may occur from the central Appalachians into southern New England, while heavy rain and locally severe thunderstorms should sweep across the south. At the same time, weekend rain and snow returns across much of the western U.S. Dry weather prevails the next 5 days across large sections of the northern plains and the upper Midwest. For the central and southern plains and the Midwest, early next week's larger storm has a chance of bringing blizzard conditions to some areas, including snow accumulation, possibly as far south as Texas. During the middle of next week, temperatures plummet for mid-January across the plains and Midwest. Argentina's frequent rain of the last several weeks has resulted in ideal crop weather for corn and soybeans, including long-season corn reaching the reproductive stage with full soil moisture. After mostly light rain this week, rainfall increases in Argentina this weekend through next week, keeping the conditions favorable for corn and soybeans. Towards central Brazil, filling soybeans benefit from widespread heavy rain continuing through this weekend and most of next week. Southern Brazil continues to dry out from excessive rain before several waves of rain for the middle of the month, a return to near normal rainfall for developing to filling crops. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of the ag weather.